Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope we are good. Today I'm going to be showing you my favorite easy healthy meals to make. Number one is a big, nice, warm chicken salad. So I start off by cutting some sweet potato up into tiny little chunks. Sometimes I do more than I need because I can actually put it in the fridge and have it another day. So I then put it in a dish, and using some fry light, I then cover it with a few squirts. Then I take some curry powder, some paprika and some garlic salt, and I just cover it over just to give it so much flavour. And then what I do is I zhuzh it all up together, and I take it and I put it in the oven for about 30 minutes. I normally take some tomatoes, some spring onion and some peppers. I take a bag of salad and I pop it on a plate, and I put all the salady bits together. I do, however, take the peppers and I put them on the George Foreman because I love a grilled pepper. Then I take a meat rub. I always get different types of these, whatever's on offer or whatever I'm feeling. And I take a chicken breast and I rub it in this. Sometimes I don't use a whole packet at once, but it's just good for adding so much flavour to some chicken or some meat or whatever you fancy. I also then put that on the George Foreman and just grill everything together. Then when the sweet potato's done, I put it on the plate, or if I have any left over, I'll put that in a Tupperware tub in the fridge. I'll then cut up my chicken, pop it on the salad, and then add my peppers. And voila, a really filling, warm salad, which is delicious. I love it. Next is my most anticipated slow cooker curry. I start by chopping up some sweet potato, and I normally kind of go with one per person, one and a bit per person, and I chop it up and I shove it in the slow cooker. And then somehow open some chickpeas. Having long nails is so annoying. And I pop a tin of that into the slow cooker as well. I chop up an onion or two. I normally go with 2 if there's more people. I also somehow open some coconut milk and shove that in there. Also a couple of tins of chopped tomatoes. And then I add the spices. So obviously curry powder, a few tablespoons of that. Then I go with some cumin and some coriander. But to be honest, this is where you can kind of get experimentative and you can try different things. It's totally up to you what you put in there spice-wise. Because I put it on all day, I put it on low. I then give it a little bit of a stir to make sure everything is combined. And then I just leave it. Sometimes I stir it throughout the day, depending if I'm in or not. Then this is where I get lazy. I absolutely love this Tilda microwave rice. I know it's not the cheapest thing, but I do normally buy it when it's on offer. But I absolutely love it because you get flavoured rices. You microwave it for 2 minutes. So much easier than cooking right. And then here we go. So good, so filling, and I always have leftovers so I can have it another day in the week. Next is super quick salmon. So I get my fish from the fish counter, normally marinated, as it tastes so much better. And I also sometimes get it all over the worktop as well. So I take the salmon and I cook it for around 20-25 minutes. It's so delicious. And then I go to the freezer and I get my weakness. These are my weakness. Oh my God. They're quite cheap, but they're steam back and they are vegetables. These are mine and Jose's favourite ones, the green vegetable medley, but I absolutely love them. And they microwave for 4.5 to 5 minutes. So take no time at all. And then again, my favourite, my Tilda rice. I love the lemon and herbs. It goes so well with salmon. And I'll put that in the microwave for 2 minutes. All done. I cook this meal in under 25 minutes and it's really good and it's really filling and kind of fresh and I love it. That's one of my favourites. Next is dirty but not so dirty loaded chili fries and homemade guacamole and some sour cream. So I take myself a bag of corn mince and I put this in the slow cooker. So yeah, this chili is slow cooked as well, but you can just do it on the hob if you want to. And I stab it out with some scissors just to separate it a bit. And then I take an onion and I chop up an onion, and then I take some pepper and chop up some pepper. And then I take some chopped tomatoes, some passata, and of course, some kidney beans. If I'm feeling lazy, I would just buy a chili con carne spice mix, but you can just buy spices separately. But I like this one. I wanted to use this one today. And I pop it in on top of everything. And then you just give it a nice good old stir, get everything combined together. And I leave that on low as well. I then, to make my fries, chop up a sweet potato into fry shapes, into little chips, and then I put some fry light on a tray, put them on the tray, and then I just add some spices as well. I've got some chip spice. I love collecting these sort of spices and like rubs and stuff. It's my favourite thing to do. And then some garlic. I love garlic. And then I put that in the oven for 30 minutes. For my guac, I'm going to chop up an onion, pop that in the blender thing. Then I'll put in some tomatoes. And then obviously, of course, we're going to put in some avocado. 2 avocados, just to be safe, just so you've got enough. You know what I mean? And then I will add a little bit of something. So a little bit of lemon juice is always good. Little bit of coriander. Again, add some salt if you want. A little bit of oil. Totally up to you what you do. And then give it a... Then I put it in a little Tupperware tub because I'm not going to use the whole thing tonight, so you can use it another day. It's great on toast. Then for the sour cream, some natural yogurt, 0%. Put it in a bowl. You might think this is rank, but it's not. Seriously, it works. Add some paprika. Because yogurt's quite sour, it kind of works as sour cream. And then shove it on a plate. Pile up that shit. And this meal is so good. It's so filling. And you feel like you're having a dirty treat. But really, it ain't so bad. Then lastly, iced coffee. This ain't a meal, but grab some good coffee, some nice ground coffee, and put it in the cafetiere. I normally put about 3 or 4 big scoops of it in there, and I fill the cafetiere right to the top. And then I'll just let it do its thing for a bit, let it stew, a little bit of stewing for a little bit. And obviously push the little doodah down. And then I will let it cool in the cafetiere before I then pour it into a jug. So this jug I got from Asda, it fits nicely in the fridge door. It's got a little lid on it. So I'll put that in there. And then I'll put it in the fridge and I'll leave it to cool down for ages and ages. But when I want to serve it, I'll get a glass, pop some ice in there, pour it in, and then I'll put my little metal straw in. Oh my God, I can't believe how messy I am. I've got things everywhere. But yeah, put my little metal straw in. Beautiful. And then obviously wipe up because I'm so amazing. But here we go. They are my favourite meals to cook that are relatively healthy, relatively quick and easy. I thought you might want to know. So yeah, happy cooking everyone. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.